Hi, I'm Ken Partain with Central Texas Technology Solutions in Georgetown. Today I'm going to talk to you about what to look for in a managed service plan. Now this video is a little longer than normal, but there is a lot of important information in it for you, so let's get started. There are a number of factors to look for in an MSP or managed service plan. A good consultant will take time to sit down with you and explain your options based on your priorities, budget, network complexity, support needed, and conditions of satisfaction. However, here are a few things to make sure your consultant includes in your agreement. Number one, security patches and updates. Software vendors frequently issue critical patches to cover known security loopholes in their software. However, not all patches are trouble-free, and some will require specialized knowledge to install. On many occasions, Microsoft has distributed patches that come with fine print instructions warning the user to install and test the patch on one machine before rolling it out to all of the computers on the network. Since most people don't read the fine print on a software download or are simply not aware of the problems that can arise from installing an untested patch, they blindly install it on their entire network only to discover that it caused a number of software conflicts and system failures. That's why it makes sense to allow a trained professional to manage and install patches on a regular basis. Trying to do this on your own is similar to playing Russian roulette with your network. Number two, 24/7, 365 monitoring and alerts. Your consultant should be able to provide around-the-clock monitoring for your network to look for problems developing under the radar. He should also notify you of problems in advance so that preventive action can be taken. Number three, spam filtering. Not only is spam annoying, it is the number one way viruses enter a computer network. Number four, virus updates. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that viruses are a real and very dangerous threat to your computer network. Since new viruses launch daily, you need to make sure your consultant is also monitoring your virus protection and automatically updating your network with new virus definitions as soon as they become available. Number five, spyware scanning and removal. Like viruses, spyware can cause a number of problems for your network and may even result in identity theft. Symptoms of spyware include excessive pop-up ads, sluggish performance, and strange web browsers opening on your computer that you did not request. Number six, system backup and monitoring. Your consultant should monitor your daily system backups to make sure they are working properly and performing monthly test restores to make sure your data is available in a usable format. Tape backups are notorious for failing. Even if they appear to be working, the data can be corrupt and useless. We have seen several situations where a company thought their data was secure only to find out that it wasn't when they desperately needed it. Some consultants will even offer an off-site data backup solution. Number seven, vendor liaison. Quite often, software or hardware will just fail. It's far more convenient to have a consultant who is familiar with your network to deal with the warranty returns and replacement of those parts with a manufacturer rather than deal with it yourself. If you've ever had to call the customer service hotline of a technology vendor, you know what a headache it can be. Other third-party vendors include practice management software, internet service providers, web hosting companies, and so on. For convenience, have your consultant agree to be your vendor liaison with these companies so you don't have the hassle. Number eight, creation of acceptable use policies. An acceptable use policy is simply the rule book for what your employees can and can't do with their computers. An uneducated employee can accidentally introduce spyware, viruses, hackers, and other major problems into your network. They can also use their work computer and email to access and share unacceptable material. All it takes is one employee to send an off-color joke to a list of friends from your company's email to start problems for you. In some cases, employees' actions can bring expensive and embarrassing lawsuits against your company. Talk to your consultant about ways to educate and enforce an acceptable use policy. Number nine, adding and removing hardware and software. You just purchased a new printer and you're eager to start using it. However, you can't figure out why you keep getting error messages and why you can't print from Excel. If you had a managed service contract that covered hardware and software installation, your consultant would be responsible for making sure it was installed and configured properly, and you wouldn't have to waste 1 minute dealing with these problems. Number 10, adding and removing users. Although this seems like a simple thing, user access to your network is a critical security risk that needs to be managed properly to avoid disgruntled employees or unauthorized persons from accessing it. This is especially true if you have remote workers. Number 11, help desk support. This would include a mix of phone, remote, and on-site support for you and your employees to answer any number of technical questions and problems. Remember, phone support is not typically free. Calling your consultant for a quick question is a billable event and can cost $25 to $100. Therefore, you want to have some level of remote and on-site support included in your managed service contract. Keep in mind that this is just a starter list of services to look for. The size and complexity of your network, the security required, and the software system you use will largely determine the type of ongoing support you need. A good computer consultant will take time to understand your needs and offer multiple plans to choose from. He will also be flexible and allow you to upgrade or downgrade the level of support provided if you discover that your plan is not meeting your needs. If we can help put together a managed service plan for your organization, please give us a call at 512-388-5559 or visit us on the web at cttsonline.com. Thank you for watching and have a great day.